You are now tuned in to the Generation Y podcast.
What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Generation Y podcast. This is your host, Jordan Miller, and I am super excited for this week's guest. He's one of my good friends, stylish man of the year, and his name is Stu B Main. Make some noise for Stu B Main, everybody. Okay. All right. How you doing, sir?
All right, y'all.
You doing good?
Chill out.
It was an abrupt stop, so it's good. We'll just tell them all to calm down. So.
No, the edit makes it an abrupt stop, but
Yeah.
people are still cheering.
Oh, they're definitely still cheering. Oh,
Yeah.
when they're listening?
Yeah, the
Okay.
listeners are still cheering. Right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, guys.
Yeah.
So I was really excited about this one. We've been talking about doing a podcast for a while.
Yes, we have.
And I think last time we talked about doing it, we were going to probably go on for a long time.
Yeah, so this might be a long one, so, just buckle up. What do people say?
You say buckle up? Or buckle in?
Buckle in.
Buckle in?
And just enjoy the show.
Because they're probably going to be listening to it on the ride somewhere. So
yeah, so you want to make
in.
sure we're just here to cover that 30-minute drive that you have. So
Excellent. Hopefully
Yeah.
you go 30 minutes. We'll see. Okay, so I just want to say I appreciate you wearing black on black, and then also having your zipper all the way open.
Well, you requested it.
I did because you zipped it up,
You requested it.
and then now you got it out. So this is what the people wanted. So I'm excited that you have it out.
No, ultimately, this is what you wanted, and you said if I'm gonna be on your show, I have to have my chest out.
I didn't see that in the
This
requirements.
is Hollywood,
but
people. This is showbiz, and sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches if you want to be famous.
That's good. That's right.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate you.
I'm glad to be here, man. For real, I'm excited. I'm not gonna keep cutting you off if you think that's how it's gonna go.
That's fine. I hope that you do, because
well, I will then.
I will then.
Now, but go
You
ahead.
and I are really good friends, man,
Yes.
and I really appreciate, for one, your humor and your dedication to the arts that you are doing. And so I've seen your progression of everything that you have been doing from the beginning, and dibble-dabbling in the piano, and now you're on TV doing the piano for Deanne, and now you're doing your own business as well with photography and videography and everything. So I'm super excited to be able to talk and dive into all that. First of all, let's go into where we first met. Do you even remember?
Yes.
No, you don't.
What
was that laugh for?
The laugh was like when you said no, you don't. I forgot.
Of course.
Right when you said no, you don't. So power of your words have power.
Okay, so do you
So
remember?
you just did that. I did, but until you said no, you don't. Nah, I don't.
Okay, so it was OP. Okay,
Yes.
and you were transitioning into hosting and everything, and then you were just being wild on stage.
I feel like I knew you before then, though.
You think so?
I feel like we've met or through Sid. I believe we met through Sid.
Okay.
And a long time. I think I knew you before you knew me. How does that make you feel? Cool.
So you,
So I mean, because
you answered it for me.
Yeah,
Does that make you feel cool? Cool. Are you cool?
Well, you should. No, but I just seen a YouTube video. I'm like, man, I wish I could make a YouTube video.
That's good. Okay.
But I was like, if he can, then I know I can.
And I can do it too. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I've seen you in multiple facets, entertaining, and then I think you're a wonderful host, man.
Appreciate it.
What got you into doing hosting?
What got me into doing hosting?
Wasn't people just saying, Stu's funny, let's just put him up there?
Probably. People just send the request, and I'm like, they request me for.
They slid into your emails, just like
slid into
booking you. For
well, I'm part of the younger generation, so they didn't slide into my emails. I don't even check my emails really like that.
You're missing a lot of booking inquiries, probably.
Yes, I'm pretty sure, but no, usually through text message or social media, direct messages.
Okay. Oh, the DMs.
Well, I don't want to say DMs. There's a lot of.
What is direct messages?
Direct messages is more professional.
Direct messages.
Direct messages is more LinkedIn, but
right.
DMs is more a little ratchet.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, I mean, you get those too, though, yeah.
No, I don't. It's getting hot in here. No, actually, I don't.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. So that's good. So you got into entertainment because you've been.
So I mean, I've always wanted to be able to speak in front of a large multitude of people.
Right.
And even in doing so, even though I want to do it and I'm not scared to do it, sometimes my body doesn't line up with
Your body.
my confidence.
Like physically or?
So like internally, like, you know, I start getting hot, shortness of breath.
You get COVID.
Before COVID was a thing, I used to get COVID before.
Somebody asked you to perform, you
It
immediately
wasn't
get
nervousness, it was COVID. I was never nervous.
Never nervous.
Yeah, before COVID was
physically your body
popular.
gets
Now
COVID.
everybody jumping on the bandwagon,
Right.
getting COVID.
Everybody
You know,
COVID.
but I've been
Right.
had it, yeah.
You've
So
been having it.
I've
Okay.
been having it.
That's good. I'm glad we're sitting this close to each other.
Yeah.
So please don't cough on the mic now.
No, that wasn't a cough. That was a laugh.
That's good.
Just a laugh.
So that's good, man. I
Yeah.
mean, even seeing you go from, you know, hosting to even performing and everything. I mean, you see yourself. what is funny?
What? I'm just
Actually, go ahead and tell the
Listen.
people that one time that you and I first experienced our deep friendship,
yes.
and that you always go back to
This is-
whenever you introduce me to somebody else.
Yes, because this is one of the, you know, pivotal moments. Everybody has that moment in their friendship when you look at each other like, my bro for life.
Right.
So Jordan is one of the most supportive people that you'll meet. Yeah, even though all he has, and maybe he may not receive the same support from others, but he'll go out and show that support to other people. So he bought some products from me.
Explain the product, 'cause you
No,
can't just leave
one
it
of my-
like that.
One of my good clients
sounds-
buy some products from me. We all know what that means, and and he was very energetic after those products. He was very energetic, and after the business deal was done,
Right.
you know, we walked to the door.
Yeah.
It was an energy drink, by the way.
There we go. Energy drink. Yeah.
And which is
We should have had
funny,
it on here.
which is funny. What's that? An Alani?
Yeah. I mean,
You can bleep that out if we're not supposed to like
name drop.
name drop.
It's fine. I don't mean.
Anyways, he was buying some excess from me, which he just hasn't.
Which is an
continued-
energy drink.
Which is an energy drink.
Okay, got you.
You
So
know,
we clarify.
Yeah. So if y'all were thinking anything else,
Shame on you.
that wasn't it.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna say.
So I was exiting the house. Yes.
Exiting the house after buying your products from me, my best clients. And so we opened the door, the main door, then we have a screen door, which isn't a screen, but it's just, you know, the door.
Glass
front
door.
It's
Yeah.
glass.
Yeah. You got the fancy.
I just
house.
wanted to let you know that I don't stay in the hood I used to live in. We've moved.
It's okay if you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Explain
Anyway,
yourself.
I'm just saying,
yeah,
just so people
yeah.
know, you know, the internet is
You had a glass
undefeated.
door. That's true.
So I have to give a description. But anyways, glass door. Then we're just chopping it up right before he gets ready to leave, and then a squirrel and a cat. So a cat chases the squirrel up to my porch,
The glass door. Yeah.
up to the glass door
Yeah.
on the porch, and it's just chased. So the squirrel is running all up the wall
Yeah.
by the window and across the ground and stuff, and even I think it hit the screen door a little bit.
It slammed up against.
Slammed up.
So you see this cat go, phew, and then the squirrel just plastered itself on this glass door like it was
Thinking it was about to come through
like
in the
he's like,
house.
Guys, I need some help, please.
Right. It was like a cartoon.
Exactly.
And so and this squirrel is getting just handled by this cat. And then after that,
The
like
National
they run up
Geographic.
the tree, and
Right.
we got to see a national in more than 4K. What kind of K was that?
3D.
That was
Straight up.
straight up, and
We could touch it. It was
we
real
could.
life.
It really felt like we could touch it
Exactly.
and get rabies.
Worse than COVID.
Worse than COVID. Rabies 19 is what it would have been.
Rabies 19.
But yeah, and then it ran, and then it left and ran up the tree. And we was like, what was that?
What?
We just sat and watched that for like 2 minutes.
Exactly. And we thought our life was in danger.
No, I was like, man, I got to be more grateful. Like, I don't have a lion chasing me. That's a lion to that.
That squirrel.
To that squirrel. It's not a feline. It's a lion.
Just imagine him dropping his nuts everywhere. Just like, I gotta go.
Yeah. He didn't have any acorns there.
That we know of.
I want to say acorns.
Sorry. Politically correct.
Yes.
That's good.
He didn't have any acorns in his hand, so he must have dropped all of them on the way to the porch.
In his hands?
And the
he has human hands for squirrels?
Yeah. Have you ever shook a squirrel's hand? No, so you can't make that judgment. You don't have the knowledge to be able to say that.
Have you?
All right, so pretty much that's what happened. And ever since in that moment,
anytime that you introduce me to anybody, you always address that story. You say, this is my friend Jordan. We've had a crazy experience one time with a cat and a squirrel. And then you just leave it at that, and these people are looking at me like...
Then you tell the rest of the story.
It's just
and
awkward.
You just hate it like,
I start sweating and getting a fever and getting COVID.
There was a squirrel and a cat, and it's just.
I don't like explaining this every time.
Why you trying to act all nervous? Just explain it.
Why do I have to explain?
You were there
that one
too. Why I gotta
every
finish the whole
time?
thing?
That doesn't make sense.
You were there too. We shared an experience. We need to share the story.
Explain
Jordan.
our friendship in a legit, realistic thing. Wait,
that is a logistic way. That is the most authentic way we can explain our broship.
Makes sense.
Is talking about that moment.
Makes sense.
Because that is a very, and we can talk about another moment that happened when it was snowing. And
I still haven't put that out.
Do you have it?
I still have it.
You're supposed to show me it a long time ago.
Yeah, I still have it.
Bro, like.
Should we?
We can tell it's been years. It's been years. Like, nobody should get in trouble.
That's true. Should we tell it on this podcast? This would be the first time that story's ever came out between us 5.
I mean, we could tell it. So just in case it's okay.
Or
if it's not okay, we can always edit it out because it's not out there yet.
That's true. I say let's go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's go. Let's get it
up. You brought it up.
You always doing this. You don't ever want me to. All right, because you don't even really know.
This podcast is about you.
So we got to share both sides because he has footage, and I don't know if you're gonna put it on this.
I don't think I would. I should.
You should.
That would be hilarious.
Make it a lot more interesting.
Okay,
but
go ahead. This is the first time.
This is the first time this has been held secret for years.
Just so y'all know, this is the first time anybody's ever heard this.
Okay, so pretty much me, Sid. I think it was just us 3. Me, Sid, and Andrew.
And Paris.
Paris was with us?
Mm-hmm. Because he was coming to record.
Oh, me. Yes. So it was me, P.
The Wave God.
Yeah. 2045.
2045.
So I think it was me and Paris in the back seat, and Andrew was driving, and Sid was in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
And we... This is, during when it was snowing back when we used to actually get snow in December.
Thick snow.
So we in the whip and we head over to Jordan's house. And on our way there, we've just been driving careful because it's snow.
Right.
And so Andrew, I don't know what spirit he had.
He got Vin Diesel.
I guess so. Furious. Fast and Furious. And he was like, "Hey guys, you want to see something cool?" I'm like, no. I'm thinking, no. I'm in this back seat. I ain't even got. Let me go ahead and put this seatbelt on after we've been driving for over 10 minutes.
Right.
Oh yeah, we're in the car. Let me put my seatbelt on. You just reminded me.
Yeah.
From how you're responding.
Right.
I'm getting a little buzz, but that should be fine. Anyways, Just skip that up.
Yeah.
All right, so we're in the back seat. He asked, "Hey guys, want to see something cool?" And he's like adjusting himself in the seat, putting his seatbelt on. And then I'm like,
"Good thing you clarified because you didn't have a seatbelt on."
I didn't have a seatbelt on, but he start to put his seatbelt on. I'm like, all right, he about to do something
Stupid.
something crazy.
Right.
Like I'm like, okay, let me put mine on. And then he right before we were about to make this turn, this right turn to get to on your street.
Yeah, literally, you're like my house, this turn.
Yeah, and I even think before that he was kind of doing some crazy stuff, but I can't remember because it doesn't trump this. So we're coming down. We're about to make a right turn. He is like, "Hey guys, want to see something cool?" I'm like, "Man, this dude about to do something." And then he pulls the parking brake up to try to drift, to do a drifting turn.
Right.
This curb, there was a curb right here, and I just want to see something cool. So he's driving, and then he pulls it up. I'm like, we're not going this way. We still going this way, and I'm sitting on this side.
Yeah.
And then he hits the. No, I was sitting on the right side, and Paris was sitting on the left side.
Right.
So he got the worst of it.
Yeah.
And it was like boom. And then all that fun went out the window. All that wanting to see something cool, like we didn't see anything cool. I'm still upset. I was like, you said we're gonna see something cool, and we don't see anything cool. And now, and I'm, it's amazing. Like for me, as a passenger driver,
Right.
Like I'm always grateful, generous when the driver does something silly.
Yeah.
And I don't have to pay for the mistake.
Of course.
I get to just watch and experience
Reap
it
the
all.
benefits.
I mean, there's no benefits at all.
Especially in that situation.
Especially in that situation. Like, I love driving out of town with somebody that loves to speed because either we're going to get there fast or I'm not going to get a ticket personally. I don't have to pay. So that experience alone was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then, like, you come out and you're like, what? Because I think, did you see from the window or something?
Well, here's the thing. This is my perspective. Okay, so I'm in my room. We're setting up this whole studio session to try to get some recording done, and then I get the, and then at the phone I had the quack as a ringtone, so I was like, whack, whack, whack. Anyway, so I get my phone.
Nobody else has. Wait a second.
Sorry, that was
just try to speed past
white.
that. Let's go back to the quack.
It was just a.
Why would
classic.
you get that?
Why would I get that? Because it was fun.
The quack, whack, whack.
It alarmed me when I got a call.
Whack, whack.
Anyway, so I picked it up, and it was you.
Yeah,
it was you on the phone.
Okay, I think called from Sid's phone.
Yep.
And
I picked up the phone, and I was like, hello. And then you go, hey, bro, so something happened outside. I don't know if you can see us right now from your window or not.
Could you see from your window?
Yes.
Because I can see your window.
So I went to the window, and I just see Drew's car just like
the tire he
sitting
broke
halfway on the curb and then halfway in the street. And so I was like, oh no. And then you're like, yeah, I think we might have messed something up. And so I go downstairs, and then I think you mentioned something about recording it, and he's like, you got a camera, right? He's like, you might want to document this. And so I take the camera out there.
That was me.
I'm walking. I walk out there videoing this whole thing, and then literally I go over there. Everybody looks so upset, and then
all right, hold on. Let me don't. I wasn't upset.
You and Paris were sitting out there in the cold, just like.
Well, see, no. So here's what happened. In the order when somebody is really upset, you can't really show signs of humor in that moment because that's real for them because they got to pay for the insurance, or if they don't have insurance, they got the stuff they got to pay for, their car, their inconvenience of life, and the car being messed up,
and then parents being mad,
the wheel being, you broke the axle on the wheel, it's on the curb, and it's just like, what do you do? And it's cold snow outside.
Right.
And if I was to be mad, which I wasn't, it would be because I rode with him there. I'm like, man, I should have drove myself.
Yeah. So I come out there with the camera, and I think Andrew was already upset. I mean, he was already upset, but he looked a little more upset that I had a camera.
Couldn't be mad at nobody else but himself. But
and so I'm out there.
You come out with a camera.
I'm videoing the whole thing. You two were sitting outside, just like, I'm trying not to say nothing. I don't want to get in trouble, blah, blah. And then Sid gets out of the car. He's like, you ready to record? And so we try to go upstairs and then try to start recording like nothing's going on outside, and his whole car's not obliterated in the snow.
Over there in the snow, cold and messed up.
It was bad.
And
it was bad.
when you sitting there and you look at the car, you look at after everything's said and done, you think about the decision that you made right before the incident happened.
Of course.
I'm like, it all started with me asking if they wanted to see something cool. They said nothing, and I did it anyway. Why?
Right.
We didn't give you an answer. Like, why?
It's like, now we don't really want to do it.
Like, you want to see something cool? I'll take that as a yes. Wait. We haven't given an answer. Boom.
Right.
And that's
money
what happened.
down the drain.
Money down the drain, but memories stays the same.
That's
and
good.
that's what it's about. It's when it's I guess what he must have seen this moment in the future.
He foreshadowed this moment. Yeah.
And if he didn't say you want to see something cool, he wasn't talking. Come on, yes, God. He wasn't talking about what he was getting ready to do and what was getting ready to happen.
Take it home.
He knew that these moments like these would be standing the test of time.
Exactly.
And thank you.
And he wanted it to be told like this.
Thank you, Andrew, for always being a visionary and seeing things as they are in the future,
right? Rather
than what they're, because we're somewhere in the future.
That's kind of more giving than it was him just in an accident.
Yeah.
It was more him giving to you,
me
this moment.
Because he knew that someday, somewhere in the future, we look much better than we look right now.
Wow. Won't it preach?
Won't he
Won't
do it?
He do it? And
won't
he did it.
Andrew be a vessel to be able to have him, God, do it? Like, come on.
That's an ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah. So, thank you, Andrew, for always being spirit led.
Really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Anyway, so now that world premiere story has been told,
yes,
we're gonna get back to you and everything great that you've got going on. So for one, you just dropped the video with Deanne. What was that? What TV show was that on?
That was with OUR.
Share the whole thing about it and like what got you there and all that.
Okay. Pretty much it started with her poetry. Her being asked to go do something that actually someone else was supposed to do, but he couldn't do it because he was out of town.
Okay.
So they asked her to do it. He recommended her.
Yeah.
And from that recommendation, she was like, hey, we need to come up with something. I need you to play something to this poem that I wrote. Yeah. So we linked up at the church, and it was like late. I knew I was tired, and so anyway, I'm playing the piano. I'm like, I don't really know what to play to a poem, so I would listen to her poem and she would say it, and I just kind of give a feeling that I may have felt as far as the melody of how it should go. And so as I was playing, she was recording on her phone, and she would kind of say, hey, stop right there, like that's good. Can you, like, what was that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just playing. And she was just like, let me get my phone recorder. So she started recording them. And so whenever I would play something, she would be like, yeah, I like that. Play that again. Yeah. And so I would play that. And so in this poem, it's called What's Your Favorite Color? And Deanne Brody Mans is, she wrote that poem.
Super talented,
yeah. Amazing poet. And I never really even liked poetry until I started to hear her do poetry. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. Right. And she's one of my best friends, so it's like I'm able to experience poetry from a raw point of view. Yeah. So anyway, so in What's Your Favorite Color, she describes different colors throughout the poem, because it's about human trafficking, sex trafficking. Yeah. And so in the beginning of the poem, she talks about favorite color is black, maybe her favorite color is blue, describing a girl that she met and her favorite colors, because they never really been asked their favorite color. So she was trying to
as someone who's been human trafficked.
Yeah. They don't even have a favorite color. Like Yeah, their life is just is totally different than the average life.
Yeah.
And so that's the norm for them, unfortunately. So anyway, as the poem is, as I'm hearing the poem, she talks about this different colors. So she's like, hey, I need a color for this. This is what I say on this. I'll play something. She's recording it, and that'll be, you know, whatever she says.
Right.
Like, oh, that's it right there. And so we'll that's how we did it.
Yeah.
Throughout the rest of the poem. And so we put it together, and she recorded that whole thing, and then she performed it at a gala at the farmer's market by Dragonfly, which is an organization that helps stop sex trafficking, human trafficking. And so I played the piano, of course. Everyone, you know, was very touched by it, very moved by it, because she was led by the Holy Spirit to be able to come up with the words and the formation of the words to be able to deliver it to people, to move on people enough to be able to support the movement.
Yeah.
And so that was really awesome that she was able to do that, and I'm just happy to be a part of it. So that's kind of how it all came together.
That's dope. And then it was also featured on what station?
So it was featured on the OUR Underground Railroad Organization Underground Railroad, which is started by Tim Ballard.
Okay.
And he you know, he was just awesome, worked for the CIA, and stopped working for them to just be able to go deeper into actually rescuing kids that have been trafficked. And so
like
this
girls
is
or both girls and guys?
Both. And they actually have a movie that's going to be coming out soon about it, which is amazing. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but they have some stuff coming out soon about it. But it's gonna be awesome. And it's just like he like, you play video games with superheroes. This guy's like a real life superhero, actually going in. Only one life, doesn't have an extra man, you know, doesn't have, so he's able to go in and rescue these children. And so crazy. And this is real life, so it's like, because you're talking about it and you're watching something, it's like, man, that sounds like a great movie. Like, it's not. This is real life. My life was on the line. I could have died. And so he's a amazing hero to people that he've saved, and then also to people that are inspired by his work. And
that whole visual and everything that y'all put out was wild. So with the dancers and everything.
Yeah, they flew us out to so they flew Deanne out, but because of the association and because of Deanne and how awesome they are, they, you know, allowed us to go with her. You know, me, of course, because I play the piano, but a couple of other people as well, Sid and Tavana, flew out there, and we the first moment we got there, she felt like a superstar, because they showed her so much love, and so we're like, man, we just regular people. Like, I ain't got to be cheering for us.
From Oklahoma, come on.
Yeah, we're from Okie, and so they're cheering for us, and so they treated us like royalty. It was really, they're very. Their hospitality was great.
That's dope.
And so it really felt like, even for her to be the main attraction, but for us to be treated as if we were her as well was just really good. So
that's dope. And so even like your talent of, you know, playing piano and everything, that started at a young age, I
started playing the piano when I was about 6.
Okay.
Or maybe younger.
Yeah.
But
seeing you like goof around from like OP to now is pretty amazing, man. So
yeah, it is. I mean, it's really amazing to watch. I mean, one thing I, you know, wish I could do is be in your shoes, to just be able to watch it, just to be able to watch Stuart do his thing and his progression of it. I always envy you for that, being able to watch me, you know. Wow. I was just giving you a compliment, but I mean, we'll move on. You wish you were me to watch you. Yeah, so, I wish that's what I'm like. I'm trying to get like you.
I'm trying to get like
that's
you.
That's what I was talking about the whole time.
We do that all the time. What was that meme that DB posted?
I'm trying to get like you. Battles come out, like, start off whenever you see your friend looking fresh.
Right, exactly. We do that all the time. I think we did it at the door.
I think I'm going to do a skit on that. We should do a skit.
We should.
And I say, like, he does it so much.
I do it so much?
Yeah, you do
to
it.
You?
Yeah, like you say, oh, I'm trying to get like you.
Oh, I mean, I do.
Like I could be looking crusty. I'm like, hey man, that's a nice jacket. You fresh, bro. I'm like, nah, I'm trying to get like you. I'm like,
you looking bummy.
I'm like, man, you would do that to a homeless person. I'm like, hey man, you look good. Nah, I'm trying to get like you. What? I'm like, Jordy, going too far, man. You don't mean these things. You're not trying to get like anybody else. Man, that's nice. You got gold on your neck, that's nice. Nah, I'm trying to get like you. Like what? Nah, you don't want to get like me. Nah, I'm trying to really be like you.
Holes
like,
in the shoes. Just
like, come on. You are not trying to be like. Okay.
But anyways, I'm sincere when I say it, but I know that.
Are we gonna do a skit on that?
We should. Yes. Right. Now we have accountability. That I mean.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get this camera switched.
Yeah, you have a nice car too, man. Can you donate me your car, your vehicle? Now that we have accountability.
I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, before you got distracted while I was talking on the podcast that she asked me to come to. It's just amazing to me how you just easily can be distracted.
I'm not distracted. I'm just trying to make sure other people are not distracted. You know what I'm saying? So that we have a quality podcast.
Right. You're right.
Exactly.
My apologies.
You're welcome. I'm trying to get like you.
You know what? I'm just going to zip this up some more.
Oh, man.
I know you're probably
Why
upset
is the
about
zipper
that.
sideways?
Because we sit inside. Let me see if you know it.
All right, so back to the thing.
You trying to join in with me?
Bro, why can I not do a beat? I can
spot a fake anyway.
Try to get like you.
No, but I don't know why it's out. It's just stuck that way. You know how zippers do. Yeah. It's 2020. Like, I don't have any expertise. When something messed up happens, it's just
already messed up.
I'm just waiting for 2021. I'm like... If something happens, if somebody flipped me off when I'm driving or hunks 2 seconds after the light is green, then I'm like, oh, it's 2020. I'm like, what do you do? Oh, it's 2020.
Should have known.
It
was coming. Yeah. So you got a business going now, yes?
Yes.
What's it called?
It's called Studio Arts LLC.
Okay.
So Studio Arts LLC is my business, and pretty much it's not just photography and videography. I know that's what a lot of people have been seeing lately.
That is what we've been seeing.
Which is not a problem, people like that. But I don't want the IRS to be like, hey, no, you are a photography business and you shouldn't be writing off stuff for a piano or writing off stuff for art or clothes. And so,
I mean, now it's on the airwaves, so...
because
they know now.
So they know now.
Right.
If the IRS is subscribed to this channel. But they probably not. So make sure y'all share this as much as you can so we can get that understood. But get it understood.
Yeah.
But so Studio Arts is pretty much has my name in it. Studio, and then
that's good.
Art, STUART is how you spell it, not STEWARD or T or all that weird way of spelling it.
Right. Okay, that's good.
Anyway, so now that that's cleared up, see, I'm here to clear stuff up.
I'm really glad that you do.
That's why I came out. I was like, I got some stuff to tell to the people.
That's good.
So I better not ever hear
anybody mess it up.
Mess anything up.
No, sir.
Especially the IRS. Anyway.
Especially them. You're really worried about them, huh?
Yeah, this is my first time having my own business that I started. So it's I want to make sure I don't have to go bankrupt.
That's good. I wouldn't want you to either.
Yeah, and if that starts to happen, then I guess you'll step in and help. And then we have accountability. I love these guys. Accountability.
That's good.
So, Studio Arts is a mixture of all types of art. So I don't want it to just be for photography.
That you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do some different things. I play the piano, and it's pretty much because it's for the jack of all trades. And in the future, I want to have a big building where people can, especially jack of all trades, cannot have. So they're not stuck in a box. They're able to actually do other things without people putting them in boxes. If you want to play the guitar, go ahead and play the guitar. If you want to do poetry, do that. If you want to be a fashion stylist, you do that. If you want to do photography, you can do that. I mean, there's no limit in the arts. So it's all arts, like a YMCA, but for the arts.
Okay. So you want a village people of artistic people. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. And of course, it'll break out into other things like business and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
and fitness. But right now, it's just for the arts.
That's dope. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And then, so how are you getting your business off the ground, and what made you want to start your own business?
How I'm getting it off the ground is just, trying to keep my head down, writing out my goals, vision, making it plain, praying over it, and, finish getting the business plan written out. So if anybody wants to invest or, support or donate, however you want to do that.
Slide in the DMs or direct messages.
Oh, well, I am starting to look at emails now.
Oh, good job.
You can also email me. Just text me after you email me to let me know that you emailed me.
Hey, I just emailed you.
Right.
Okay.
Instead of just texting me because, we still have baby boomers and stuff that want to send emails all day.
Right.
So anyway, but yeah, so that's how you can reach me. We'll put the link in the description below. Is that how y'all do it?
Maybe. We'll do it everywhere that you pointed. We'll do that just for you.
Now I got a lot of work to do in editing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem,
post
brother.
editing.
I'm gonna keep doing that throughout this whole video. You got to watch the whole thing.
Right, exactly.
But
that's dope, man. So you're trying to provide an opportunity for anybody that has a passion for arts and being able to fulfill that need for them.
Yeah, man. I don't want people to feel like they can't do other things because people are like, I'll just focus on one thing, which is very important. And I'm going to start reading this book called The One Thing.
I like how you say you're going to start reading this book.
Well, because I'm reading another book right now.
Yeah.
And so I want to make sure that I, stick to that one thing.
Accountability really is getting you today.
That's fine. It's only going to get me to where I want to go.
Yeah.
Already. So faster.
Right.
So anyway.
That's good, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on, man. And I just wanted to highlight you and everything that you got going on. And so think that you're an amazing artist, and even the progression of your photography and videography, man, has been wild. And so I think you're super talented. I was telling you this last night at our salt class.
Yeah, the last 5 seconds.
And I'm glad I got it in there, didn't I?
I heard all of it. You got it in there.
Exactly. And you're welcome. So,
I mean,
with that,
thank you.
I'm saying, like, you legit, you have talent, and the content that you have, I know that you be sitting on it, okay? Because you even said it last night. So this is your accountability, for one, that you need to be putting it out.
Yes.
Okay. So then people can follow that. Because what did we talk about last night is that, like, people want to follow people and their progression.
Yes.
Not just at where they're at. Because, like, whenever we were talking last night, we were talking about the leadership and how, like, us as creatives, sometimes we get a little, hesitant to put things out because we want to be to somebody else's standard. You know what I'm saying? But, like, those people's standards have another standard.
Right.
So really, who are we holding ourselves to? Standard. Good. You know what I'm saying? So it's not all about just comparing ourselves with somebody else because they're probably doing the same thing with somebody else. Right.
True. And
so for us, like, I'll just, bro, you need to be putting this stuff out.
Yeah, man. I was really convicted from last night's conversation. So y'all start getting some more stuff from me. And really, I would mask it behind, like, I'm trying to build up some content so that I can post consistently, which is true, too. You want to be able to be consistent.
Right.
But at the same time, got to put stuff out. And I am looking for people to be on the squad.
To build a team.
Okay. And so just reach out to me, and I'll find a place for you.
In the emails, yeah. Excellent. So if you can.
Or just direct message me.
Direct message him. Excellent. So if you can leave the people with, like, one quote that you try to live by, and then tell them your ats on Instagram, on your studio arts, and then your actual personal one if you really want all these DMs. But I mean, tell them where they can follow you at, and then stay in contact with you.
Yeah. So welcome back to another video. I want to introduce, shout out to Marcus, man. Shout out to Monday Motivational Mondays. He's
Monday Motivational Mondays.
Yeah, Monday Motivational Mondays.
That's not what he says at all.
Back to
the most redundant thing I've ever heard.
Back to
Monday Motivation Mondays.
Yeah,
Motivational Mondays.
To let them so it can stay in their head that it's Monday. Make sure you coming in on Monday and getting these every
Monday
day on Monday.
motivations.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Anyways, one of the things I try to live by, that I tell myself, is if it's to be, it's up to me, and that lets me know that I'm in control of myself, regardless of what anybody else does. Nobody has the vision that God has given you, so it's up to you to actually live in that purpose and see it out. Even when people come and go, as a leader, you can't control people. So just try to be a leader amongst many people, so that way if someone leaves, that revolving door is able to be filled for that position. So for me, you can follow at Stu Ben. That's pretty much on all platforms.
You may want to spell that for people.
Gotcha. I thought you were going to put it on the screen.
I mean, I could do that too, but.
Yeah, but anyway, it's more editing.
I mean, for the people
Lazy.
on, Spotify, how would they be able to see that? So go ahead.
So if you're listening on Spotify, you can follow me at StuMikeBenn, Stu Mike Ben, and I will have links to all my other social platforms in the bio. So
In the bio. There you go. Excellent, man. Well, I appreciate you coming through.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you do not have COVID. So
No, I
just to
don't.
clarify that for everybody else.
Because they just seen the handshake.
Right, because I'm not going to shake no COVID.
No, nobody. No, I'm good. Yeah, I have Jesus.
Nah, I'm good.
Like Jesus is all through me. Like they can't be coexistent.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
And me.
Anyway, so be sure to keep wearing your masks and stay sanitized, okay? So Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's podcast. Be sure to follow him on anything and everything, and do not forget to like, rate, review, subscribe, do all of the things so that we can be able to get these people's stories out more effectively, and we can be able to honor this guy, Stuart Bennett. Thank you so much for coming through,
thank
man.
you, bro. I appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir.
Shout out to you too, man.
Yes, sir.
And that
I'm trying to get
beard.
like you.
I'm trying to get like you. See ya.
Excellent. We'll see you next time.
And remember, we're
You are
trying
now
to get
tuned
like
in
you.
to the Generation Y podcast.
Out on the podcast. Hey,
hey,
no, we
hey.
not last. Nah. Showing up in all black.
All black.
Yeah, all black everything.
All black everything.
Hey, all black everything. Hold
All
up.
black everything. All black wedding ring. Yeah, that's a little slow. That's cool.
How fast you want it?
Oh, you can go back to like medium.
What? I wasn't at medium. You said that was too slow.
Slow, and you went too fast. I'm like, go back to medium. So
Okay.
you're fast, go back. Yeah. Beat kind of whack, but it's okay. And I'm still looking like Ole, like Ola. Yeah, speaking in different languages like oh yeah, oh yeah to the way. Coming through, you can switch it any day. You slow the beat up, but I still stay with it. Coming through, I ain't got nothing on my fitted. Actually, I got a hoodie. Yeah, that's for me. Yeah, we goody. We ain't lonely. Coming through, we are jabronis. And we phonies. Yeah, I skipped up. Got a road, Mike. Coming through, yeah, might hop on the road. Yeah, tonight. Yeah, to a show. To play the what? Piano. If we on the GNY. People looking at, asking why. Cause Jesus. I said what? Cause Jesus. Yeah. Jesus. I call him Jesus. So yeah, that's it.
I call him Jesus.
Jesus.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
JJ Jesus.
How long have we been on it? Has it been 30 minutes? Or has it been like an hour?
45
I was going to say
minutes.
45 minutes.
Wow. That was a long time.
Yeah.
You did good.
Thanks.
Proud of you.
Just next time I'll just have some actual stuff. I got some merch. I got some. You can make sure you look there, support.
pull up to my trunk. I'll
Pull
pop
up
it
the-
open,
the-
and you
the
can
pour.
buy $10 a photo of me and my zipper open.
Jordan.
Jordan, why'd
Have
you
some
say it like
respect.
that? Have some respect. Put some respect
Hey,
on my
eyes
name.
up here.
Sorry, it was there the
Blue
whole time.
eyes.
Blue eyes, thick thighs.
Oh, you
They
giving
save
more?
lives.
You giving more description of you? Blue eyes, thick thighs, and saves lives.
Thick thighs.
Gen Y.
Gen Y, baby. All day and night.
Nasty. There's nothing.
Don't touch my drink.
That's flat.
No, it's not. You just picked it up. How can you tell if it's flat just by picking it up?
Because the tops has been open for 45 minutes.
And I've been
counting.
sipping on it slowly.
And you've been tasting no fizz. It's just juice at this point.
It's not juice. It's actual drink.
It's juice. It's flavored water. Because there's no suds in there now.
Last time we got you this drink, you loved it. You said if I wasn't selling this energy drink
We're not
already, your
recording already.
product,
No.
I would go straight to that.
I have my own product, excess energy.
I
drink.
never see you have it on you anymore.
Because it's always in me. I drink it. Come on, Al. I get high off
drink
my
it.
own supply. All right. I guess we're done.
You just like to hear yourself talk.
And you do too. Takes one.